Fleur-de-Lis faithful, welcome to yet another episode of STL FC Insider. This makes episode number 10. That's right, we've officially hit double digits. So let's check out the rundown for this week's show. This week, we sit down with local St. Louis soccer legend Steve Petcher.
I went to St. Anne grade school, started playing there when I was 6 years old.
And we get to know the players a little bit better with another edition of Dan's Dozen.
Facebook. I haven't caught on to Twitter as yet.
Then find out how you can get involved with St. Louis FC's new charitable effort, the All for One initiative.
Super excited about the potential of it all and what it can do for the community.
And as always, closing out the show with our USL Goals of the Month. We sat down with Steve Petcher this week to chronicle his journey from growing up in the St. Louis community playing soccer to becoming a professional and eventually captain of the U.S. men's national team. We'll hear more about his commitment to the local sports scene here in St. Louis. It's time now to go behind the shield.
By Karasi, and Liverich drills it, sliding, stopped by Steve Petcher.
I grew up in the North County area, up in the Normandy School District. I went to St. Anne grade school, started playing there when I was 6 years old, and played there all through grade school. I then went to Normandy High School. We won the state championship in 1974. From there, I went to Florissant Valley Junior College and played under Pete Sorber, and we won the national title in 1975. My professional experience consisted of going down to Dallas in the North American Soccer League in the early months of 1976. I made the team that year and was the starting center back for the rest of the season for the Dallas Tornado in the North American Soccer League. So my first game actually for Dallas was against the New York Cosmos against Pele. So I was 19 years old at the time. Became the Rookie of the Year that year in the league in 1976, and then in September was called into the national team. So I played for the national team from 1976 through 1980, was captain for a couple of years during that time frame. I toured all over the world with the United States team. And we played in a World Cup qualifier, played Canada, Mexico, didn't qualify, but you know, that's something I'll never forget as well. So it was an unbelievable experience, and I saw places in the world that I never would have seen.
Since 1979, the screaming and shouting has never stopped. That was the year these fans were first introduced to something called indoor soccer.
In 1979, the St. Louis Steamers were formed, and I came up here and signed a contract with the Steamers to play indoor that first season in the 79-80 season. My time playing for the Steamers was by far the greatest soccer time, in my opinion, in the St. Louis area. We were drawing 20,000 people a game. Our home opener in 1979, the game got delayed an hour because they couldn't get everybody into the arena. And we made it to the finals 2 of those years. So that from 79 to about 83, those 4 or 5 years was the best, I've been told, is the best time for soccer it's ever been in the St. Louis area. And fortunately for me, I was there from day one until that came to a halt. My experience working for St. Louis Scott Gallagher is, a dream come true for me. I mean, I've always been at, seems like, the right place at the right time. So right now, I currently oversee all the girls' staff and coaches on the Missouri girls' side, and then I also oversee all the three facilities that we have over here in Missouri. I started out was running the Bush Soccer Club, and then got together with Kevin Kalish and Dale Schilly, and we started St. Louis Scott Gallagher. Since then, now we have St. Louis FC as well under our umbrella. So and now we've opened a soccer park, and now we have 4 facilities around town. So the thing just keeps evolving and getting bigger and bigger and better, in my opinion.
And don't forget, we've got one more home game in the regular season. It's time to green out the park for the Kings Cup rivalry on Saturday, September 17th against Louisville City FC. Get your tickets at stlouisfc.com today. Hold on, guys. Let me send this tweet out real quick. 2 more and tweet it. Well, you know us millennials, always glued to our cell phones and social media. This week, we sat down with the St. Louis FC players to find out their preferences on social media channels. Let's check out Dan's Dozen.
Twitter for sure. Twitter. I don't have Facebook. Twitter.
Facebook. I haven't caught on to Twitter as yet.
I use more Facebook. Twitter, it's I'll probably tweet like once a week.
Facebook. Don't use social media at all, really. If I was going to use anything, yeah, definitely Facebook.
I've only just gone back on Facebook recently, so I mean, probably Twitter.
Twitter more so than Facebook. Facebook's kind of that was a little more in high school, it was a little bit bigger, but now I think Twitter's pretty cool. Get a lot of good information, especially you can follow soccer a lot better on Twitter. So.
Facebook. I'm just getting into more and more on Twitter, but all my friends are on Facebook. Everybody from Jamaica, you know, that's how I stay in touch with them on Facebook. So Facebook.
Twitter.
Don't really use Twitter that much. Facebook, keep in touch with my friends from back home, which is quite easy. So I'd definitely say Facebook for that one.
Facebook. Why? I feel like I can more connect with the people from back home and here too. So that's why I think it's Facebook.
Stick around. We'll be right back with more on this episode of STL FC Insider.
James drove his RAV4 hybrid into Hard Knocks Canyon, where he confronted death again and again. But death would have to wait. He earned a man's gratitude and his shirt. How far will you take the RAV4 hybrid? Toyota, let's go places.
St. Louis FC always strives to be part of the local community here in St. Louis, and we've recently launched a new charitable effort. Let's learn more about the All for One initiative.
The All for One initiative is a group of season ticket members, front office, and St. Louisans working together to make St. Louis a better place to work, play. You know, it's our hometown. We want to take care of it. It's a chance for us to get together and improve things around the city.
I love this club, and I love the city of St. Louis, and it's good to be able to put the two together and find ways for the club to help the city.
St. Louis seems to be a really giving city, and you know, even on the small projects that we've done up to this point, just with the Louligans, we got a pretty good response.
Kind of hard to choose from the beginning which ones we were going to really focus on. So we decided the things we really kind of wanted to focus on were sports, athletics, and children. Super excited about the potential of it all and what it can do for the community.
What can we do to make an impact within our community? And it just kind of snowballed from there. We reached out to a lot of our passionate season ticket members as well as the Louligans to see what can we do together to make our city better.
We're just trying to start off a little bit slowly, make sure that what we do is really done well, and then from there we'll look to expand it for future years.
We need the people's help too. We want to know what charities, what foundations in the St. Louis area interest the St. Louis FC fan and reinforce and support those charities. I think we're in a unique position where we have a lot of power within the community and we can do a lot of things that maybe other people don't have to, you know, the opportunity to do. So we just wanted to, you know, give back to the community as much as we could in the position that we are in right now.
The All Fleur One initiative in St. Louis FC will be hosting a foot golf tournament at the Highlands Golf and Tennis Center in Forest Park on Sunday, September 18th. Kickoff is at 3 p.m. Sign up your foursome today. The first 12 teams will receive an STL FC cooler backpack, and each foursome will be paired with a St. Louis FC player. Visit allfleur1.com to sign up today. We'll be right back with more on STL FC Insider.
Kids. How can we help your child today?
Well, we had some highlight reel caliber goals here in August. Let's now check out the USL Goals of the Month.
Ball to that back post is in the net, and we are on level terms. Well, Toronto FC 2. A late leveler. The tainter that flew in late. If that's the case, it is his. No.
And here comes Switchbacks FC. Gonzalez cuts it back. Gonzalez has finally broken through. 73 minutes in. Switchbacks FC gets the opener.
Play there to pick it off, but it's easily taken back. There's a strike from Barrow!
Wonderful strike from Barrow. Second goal in 2 games from distance. Lovitz makes a great recovery run, and he just tries to be a little bit too cute on it. Sits perfectly for Barrow.
Walking in now, that's 5. Here's Rob Lovejoy. He fakes it, and Emilio Garcia shoots. Oh, what a goal! Emilio Garcia puts it right in the right corner pocket, and it's a goal after 494 minutes.
The 18 just to the left of the arc. He approaches,
curls, he scores! Oh, what a shot! Oh, Bill McDermott threw that one up.
Very nicely done by Chad Bond. That is beautiful.
An extremely tough place to play there at Switchback Stadium. Bird with the blast and the shot. It hits the back of the net. Oh, the one-timer. And the shot from Bird gives RGV FC the 4-goal lead here in the 82nd minute.
Sent in by Charleston. Moose was able to clear for the moment. Shot on net and into the back of the net from distance. Number 7, Obi Woodbine. Unbelievable blast to end the first half.
What an absolute cannon.
Gets over Lorendi, which appears to be the plan of the day. And this ball played towards the net. Oh, what a terrific goal that is. What a strike from Gonzalez. He scores for the 2nd game running against Oklahoma.
That's Mkungila crossed in and headed away by Sharpie. There's a strike, and it's an answer for Montreal. It's the captain, Louis Béangoyette. He beats Clint Irwin, and 40 seconds later, Montreal have equalized.
Portinieri's going to take this free kick. We
haven't seen Portinieri much.
Outswinger with his left foot.
Looks like Scott Morrison. Rooney shot! Yes! Goal! United! Luke Rooney doesn't let it hit turf. And just like that.
We need your help to pack the park for the final home game of the 2016 season as we host Kings Cup rival Louisville City Saturday, September 17th. Get your tickets now at stlouisfc.com. On behalf of all of us here at St. Louis FC TV and the rest of the Fleur de Lis faithful, thanks for watching.